Another shot now at this extra point. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score 307. Vikings nothing.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
The biggest mistake you can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. First carry here for Aaron Jones. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 3-yard pickup. That's going to leave him facing 3rd and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. Big man showing up the yards. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They're giving it to Jones on the option. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
The throw is caught. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here's Jones. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
Jones has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal. They go to Akers again, and he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the Raiders' offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Trying to work quickly now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. They're working quickly here. They give it to him again. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Raiders first.
First goes in at the 49-yard line.
Now Minshew. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
First goes in at the 39-yard line.
Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Madison again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Minshew working from the gun. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And that's good for a gain of 5. Harrison Smith in on the stop. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Minshew. Working way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. Sigh of relief for the defense. You got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
They send a man in motion. They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Oh, he muffed it. It's loose. Broke through the tackle. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Up the middle they go with Madison. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Everybody rushing back to the line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Minshew to throw. The back grabs it. And in for the touchdown. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really
extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. Back now, pressure on its way. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, he scoops up his own mistake. And this is a huge loss on the play.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't. Composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Jones trying the left side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Motioning left is their running back. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
The Raiders have their offense back out there. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
False start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Minshew setting up to throw. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. The Vikings now set to take the field. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Darnold. Rolling left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. To throw, here's Darnold. He's going deep this time. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Raiders get it back at the 45-yard line following that interception return. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Out comes Las Vegas on offense. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Minshew really pushing the pace.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
from the 45 on second down. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. They go with Madison here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up now.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Las Vegas first down.
Throwing on first is Minshew. Catch is made down the right sideline. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the pistol, Minshew. Has it down close. And they get to him, but this is a first down. Working quickly here. To the ground with Madison. Runs it in for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Carlson now to add one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game. Burleson all set now for the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And the last two drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
The Vikings first down. First and 10.
Throwing now off play action. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. That one hits for 30. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Jones reels it in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throwing here, Darnold. Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that lowers the lead to 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. Sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. First throw for the backup now. That one's on the mark, Jacoby Myers. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Raiders trying to add to their lead. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing here, Ritter gets everything he has under this throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to throw now. It's Ritter. Complete here to Bowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Let's go.
He'll throw it yet again. Setting up the screen. He's got it in the red zone. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
False start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They go play action on first. Catch is made in close. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Abdullah does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to him on second and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead.
To kick off for Las Vegas.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Chandler now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That brings us to halftime. One team having fun, the other team not so much in what has been a blowout thus far. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Abdullah now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Vegas offense ready to start this third quarter. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's contained at the line for no gain. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Second and 10 at the Vikings 37-yard line.
Now Ritter. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
Ritter's sack. A loss of 7 yards. It's third down.
Third and long for him here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Las Vegas
First down from the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. The Vikings taking the field on offense. First and 10 now from the 30. Darnold looking to throw. Hutchinson reels it in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Has the connection to Hutchinson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. To throw, here's Darnold. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Absolutely crushed his 1st punt, and here's another huge one. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. The Raiders, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. Gets it to him on the screen. And he gets him around 6 there. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 15-yard line.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. This is hauled in by Myers. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third down from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ritter looking to throw. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
It's 2nd down.
Trying again following the sack. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Handoff now from the gun. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. This throw is caught. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders continue adding on to that lead.
To kick off for Las Vegas.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. And look at this return. Races past midfield. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
1st and 10, here's Jones. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Darnold now to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Darnold. He's got him. That's Addison. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5. From the red zone now. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings cut into the lead by another point. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6.
The Raiders take over.
The Raiders and Desmond Ridder out on offense once again. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Here's Ridder. That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
Brings up second and 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete, it's Myers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's a give up the middle. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And they bring him down around the 34. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line.
No gain on the play. Second. At the Vikings 34-yard line.
Drill 52.
Second and 10 now. Fights off the pressure. He can run it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
10 cycles. Double 38.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that brings up 4th and short.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Putting a receiver in motion. Ritter to throw. He connects downfield on 4. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
5 yards on the play. That's another Raiders first
Working
down.
inside the red zone. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders throwing 6 more on the blowout. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders tack on 7 more to their lead.
Raiders 59, Vikings 17. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Here's Darnold to throw. Flush down now to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll get it up to the 44. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Now Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 50-yard line.
Throwing here, Darnold. Hockenson reels it in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Darnold looking to throw. It's caught in stride by Addison. And he's able to get this down to the 36. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 36-yard line.
From the 36. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions to get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. To throw, here's Darnold. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a 1st down here. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that 1st down. Here's Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Pass play now. It is caught left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They give to Jones, right side. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Jones once more. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Staying on the ground with Jones. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings take 7 points off the deficit. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Abdullah now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Raiders ready for another drive on offense as Jacoby Myers heads out. And they should just be... Time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome.
Come on, set.
The running back gets it on the draw. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They give it to him again. Still working past the 40. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
Harrison Smith on coverage.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Raiders are running them out of the building. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Green jack. Set.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up second down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Throwing now, off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one's incomplete, pretty fortunately so. That was a big risk, nearly an end zone turnover. Instead, it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. Off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth.
Previous play
And they want to
is
take
under
one more
review.
look. Oh, this one is really close, Brock. Did he establish possession and then get both feet down?
Yeah, maintaining possession while being a ballerina, not always easy. A lot to look at here, but I know he thinks he's got a touchdown.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Well, they don't get it, but just the choice to go for it there, Brock, as I'm looking to my right, seeing a partner kind of fuming, a little steam coming out of the head. I'm sure you and many others maybe aren't a fan of that call.
I don't feel like I'm that old. I really don't.
You don't look that old.
Well, thank you. But, yeah, this still just gets me, and I know many others every single time.
Powell now to return. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.